Father said, I'm glad you married a poor girl. His voice a weathered map of years gone by. A smile carved deep with lines of honest toil. Eyes bright with truths no wealth could ever buy. He sat upon the porch, his chair a throne of splintered wood, where wisdom often grew, and spoke of life as if he'd always known. The heart of love lies in what's simple, true. I saw her first beneath the market's din. Her hands were rough, her dress a faded blue. She bartered for a loaf with careful grin. Each coin she spent a choice she'd thought clean through. No jewels adorned her, no silken flare. Yet in her eyes, a fire that held me fast. A spark of dreams that lingered in the air. A strength that spoke of futures built to last. Father said, a rich girl knows no hunger. Her world is soft, her wants are quickly met. But hunger teaches souls to linger longer. To hold to love when life's demands are set. He'd seen the world through fields of sweat and dust. His hands had carved a life from stubborn earth. He knew the weight of promises we trust. And how true wealth is measured in our worth. She was no stranger to the leaner days. Her childhood home a shack with creaking beams. Where winter's chill would creep through wooden stays. And hope was stitched in patches of her dreams. Yet in her laugh, I found a kind of gold. A warmth that rivaled any king's estate. Her stories wove a tapestry of old. Of triumphs small that made her heart elate. We walked the path where wildflowers grew. Her hand in mine, a vow without a ring. The world was vast, but all I saw was new. For she was spring, and I her blossoming. Father watched us from his quiet perch. His nod a blessing, simple yet profound. He saw in her the roots of honest search. A soul who'd stand when storms came crashing down. A poor girl knows the weight of every dime. He said, his voice like gravel smoothed by time. She'll mend the tears, she'll make the hard days rhyme. And find the joy in life's unyielding climb. I thought of her, her hands that kneaded bread. Her patience when the rains refused to cease. Her courage when the wolves of doubt were fed. Her love that turned our struggles into peace. Our wedding day was humble, sparse, and sweet. No banquet halls, no chandeliers of glass. Just kin and friends beneath an oak's retreat. The summer breeze a hymn upon the grass. She wore a dress her mother's hands had sewn. Its stitches tight with love from years before. And in her eyes, a light that brightly shone. A promise that we'd build what life had in store. Father raised a glass, his voice was low. I'm glad you chose a heart that knows the ground. For she'll not falter when the cold winds blow. Her roots are deep, her love is tightly bound. The crowd was small, but hearts were full and wide. We danced beneath the stars, no need for more. Her laughter was my wealth, my joy, my pride. Her hand in mine, the key to every door. The years unfolded like a well-worn page. Our home a modest square of brick and wood. We faced the storms of youth, of middle age. And built a life where simpler things were good. She'd rise at dawn to tend the garden's yield. Her hands in soil, her heart in every seed. Each sprout a proof of dreams that time revealed. A testament to love that met our need. Father's words would echo through the years. When debts would pile or sickness struck us low. A poor girl fights through pain and conquers fears. Her love's a fire that warms through frost and snow. And true she was, her spirit never broke. She'd mend my doubts with words both soft and wise. Her laughter lit the dark when shadows spoke. Her strength a beacon burning in my eyes. We raised our children in that humble space. 2 daughters and a son with her bright gaze. Their mother taught them grit, and joy, and grace. To find their path through life's uneven maze. She'd tell them tales of fields where she once played. Of nights when stars were all the wealth she knew. Of how love's light could never dim or fade. When hearts are honest, and their vows are true. Father passed when autumn leaves were red. His final words a whisper, soft and clear. I'm glad you chose her, son, he gently said. For love like hers will carry you through fear. I held his hand, his grip was frail but sure. His eyes still held that spark of knowing truth. He saw in us a bond that would endure. A love that needed neither gold nor youth. The years have carved their lines upon her face. Her hair now streaked with silver's quiet grace. Yet still she holds me in her warm embrace. Her laughter fills the corners of our place. We sit together now, as evening falls. The porch our own, the chair where father sat. Her hand in mine, we answer memory's calls. And weave our past with dreams of this and that. A poor girl knows the world's unyielding ways. Father's voice still lingers in my mind. She'll walk with you through all your numbered days. And in her heart, true riches you will find. I look at her, my partner, friend, my guide. Her eyes still dance with that unyielding spark. No wealth could match the love we hold inside. No treasure brighter than her steadfast heart. The world may chase its gold, its fleeting gleam. Its towers tall, its promises of ease. But we've built more than any fleeting dream. A life of love that time will never cease. Her hands, once rough, still hold me just as tight. Her voice still soothes when shadows cloud my sight. Her love, the flame that warms me through the night. The truth that father saw in her clear light. And so we live, in humble honest days. Our wealth in moments shared, in simple care. In children's laughter, in the sun's soft rays. In knowing she is always standing there. Father said, I'm glad you married a poor girl. And now I see the wisdom in his claim. For she's my anchor in this fleeting world.